Today's the day. This is the stress test with 2 former police officers that rode police motorcycles, writing tickets. That was your primary job for the longest time. Mine too. So we're going to find out what it does and go from there. All right, so I've got my friend Greg here. We're both motor traffic units. We used to be police officers. He retired out and I resigned sometime around 2008. But really today what we're going to do is we're going to put some points of interest in the car and see how many law violations this thing takes. So first thing we're going to do is go to Walmart, because that's going to be a pain. We're going to go to that one right there. So if you see anything based off of your experience in being on a motorcycle, let me know what you see for speed, coming up to stop signs, failing to maintain lane, and all of that stuff. So just call it out,
all right,
and we'll do it. Just you don't have any ticket books on you, right?
No.
All right, good. So currently, if you wanted to know, this is the newer update for the software, which is the version 13.2.2 for full self-driving, and the v12 2024 45 25.5 software, which has some release notes with weather radar, full self-driving supervised, and it has the full self-driving supervised from park. So we'll try that in just a little bit. Let's see what it does. Let's maximize that. We got it in Santa mode right now. All right, good clean stop.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
And it stopped behind the bar.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I got a ticket about 6 months ago saying that I didn't stop and did all this other stuff, but I beat it in court. And thankfully, with all the cameras and stuff like that on the car and autopilot, it stopped. But this guy claimed that it didn't. And the charges were dismissed, or the ticket was dismissed. So I see this one right here. We have some fainted lines, and crossing over the orange, that's a violation, right?
That's a violation right there.
All right, so that would be a violation, but it looks like everybody does it. What ticket is that? Is that
fail to maintain designated lane?
And then what else they got? They got driving over a painted median.
Painted median.
Yeah. So option of those 2 right there: failing to maintain a lane, and then driving over a painted median. But with traffic, I mean, that's what we do, and that's it. Everybody does that, even the cops.
Especially when traffic's backed up.
Yeah, because then you're holding it up, and then you'll never get here. You go through 3 cycles of lights and never get it. So, all right, add here. I'm gonna look at the screen right here with this. We've got a turn signal on. Seems pretty clear. No touching there. That's good. So when that turn, that did an appropriate turn, because you're supposed to turn into the closest lane to you, right? Isn't that how it is?
Correct.
Yeah. And then it changed. Oh, we got a Corvette on our tail here. You want some smoke? Those are fast, right?
Yeah, they are.
It'll smoke this one. Now, one of the things that I'm confused about, there's a bus up here in front of us. In Florida law, you have to yield to that bus. When it turns that signal on, you got to come to a halt, like right here. See if it slows down. It does. Puts a signal on. But on this here, how would you not? A white line is, I don't know if you know now since you've been gone, but a white line is called a fog line.
Yes.
And you can cross those at any time. But they have these dash lines, and it makes you feel like you can't cross.
Yes. You see a lot of people wait to get to the dash line to turn.
Yeah. How was that turn? That was pretty good, right?
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got that jingle on every time the signal comes on. And what version is your car on? Same one?
I believe so, yes. I didn't look at it today.
And you got full self-driving?
No.
Nope. Damn. So right now it's hugging this middle lane, and we're going to attempt to make a left-hand turn here. Into Walmart, so it's gonna have to make some decisions here. And then for fun, I'm gonna turn this Santa Claus off so we can see some of the cars. We'll jingle all the way off, and now we're back to the cars. You can see the regular animations here.
We'll just have to see when it comes up to Walmart to turn, if it's gonna cut somebody off or wait for all the traffic to move. Right,
yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, because it's either going to jump up here. We have it in standard and not hurry, so we have it right there on our max speed. The speed limit's 50 through here. Hold on, did they reduce the speed limit? Went it 50?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm seeing 45 on the dash, and then up here we have another one.
Yeah.
So they've reduced the speed. The car's reflecting that. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
No, when did they do that?
I don't know.
It was 50.
Yeah. How long did you work in law enforcement?
27 years.
27 years.
Yep.
Dang, man. I think I did 8 or 9, something like that. And I was like, I'm out. Started my photography business and did that. Now that you're retired, do you have anything fun that you do?
No.
No?
I get bored.
You get bored?
Get bored.
But you took your Tesla across the country.
To California and back. Correct.
Do you remember what that cost to take it all the way over there and back?
No, looks like it's changing lanes.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
They didn't cut anybody off. That's good.
So when you went all the way over to California and back.
Yes.
And then
stops in between, but
stops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
It was fun. It was fun, and that was lane assist and cruise control.
Oh, and that worked pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, the full self-driving seems to be better when you're in like this kind of traffic, turning and doing more turns, because the standard autopilot, I loved it for the longest time. Okay, here's what we got. We got a turn. Yeah, that was pretty smooth.
That was smooth.
But now we got to go across an unprotected path here. It's gonna be easy because it's gonna have a nice opening here. That's pretty smooth there. Didn't get in nose out in the traffic.
Yeah. There we go.
This update, I don't know if you saw it either, but the steering wheel is smoother. I don't know if yours is like that or not. All right, we've got a pedestrian stop here. Is it gonna just jump out in front of them? I got my foot hovering over the brake. I haven't touched it yet, as it would ding if it did. Oh, she's gonna go too. Look, it's like a car. It looks like she's driving a car. Oh, little error there. So we have a car pulling out in front of us. It slows. So that was appropriate. Even though this is private property, that worked good.
It stopped for both pedestrians.
Yeah. There's a motorcycle. The shopping carts are appearing like motorcycles. No input as of now, so it is coming to this stop, letting the dad and his daughter cross. Do you see that?
It's stopping for that car to turn.
Yeah, yield, and this guy crossing the road.
Yes.
Parking lots used to be like I'd be afraid to let this thing go in here, but it seems like right now that it's doing pretty good. It's going to stop us here. And if you're good with it, I'd like to get out and try doing the summon come to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it in the back of the parking lot because I want to get out of here, and it is extremely busy, and it is the first time that I've done it.
Yeah.
And here we go. That's it. All right, so this is going to end right here. We have our pin there. We're going to go park this right about where that truck is, and we're going to have it come to us out there. So from what I heard, it's looking for parking spots now because it'll park for you. All right, so here's one here. Let's try this auto park. We're going to tap it. We're going to start it. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Now, full disclosure, this is the first time I've done auto park. I've never done it.
I didn't do it when I had it for 30 days.
No, because I mean, like I can drive it myself.
Yeah.
That's pretty smooth though.
Yeah.
It's slow. This guy in this car's chewing his teeth trying to get around.
Oh, it keeps it straight.
Oh yeah, that's pretty straight there.
Yeah.
All right, press the brake, we're complete. Yeah. And then what we'll do here is we'll just walk out here and have the car come to us. All right. And do that if you're good with it.
Yeah.
I wish we were doing this in your car. It makes me nervous. So we'll press the come to me and hope for a prayer here. There's a lot of traffic right there in the way of it. I see the nose moving just a little bit. I'm really nervous. I don't like this. Look, there's another Tesla over there too. So here's the scary part. It's got to come across this intersection here, and I can't really see down there. was afraid it was gonna like do a stop right there. Oh my gosh. That was pretty smooth and slick. So let's jump in here. It just farted at me. That was a short trip, but
a short one.
Oh my god, it was still nerve-wracking because you know you have this guy coming up. We may try it in a bigger one here. So the next spot we have to do is we got to merge onto the interstate, and you know how that is out there because it is essentially a nightmare. So we're back on full self-driving again. I'm watching just to make sure, but the confidence is like so much better in this car before. No law violations as of yet. We're good.
Looks good.
I mean, besides that one crossing over the painted median. So it did that proper turn again.
Yes, it was good.
Wow. Speed limit's 45. Yeah, they reduced the speed limit, and it's showing 50 on here. Let's see if it updated. Yep, it just updated. So now, who knows when they change that?
Yeah.
You're looking to get over, aren't you? You're like, you need to get over.
No, I'm looking to see when it's going to go over, but there's so much traffic. It's not as busy right now.
I got my hat on and my sunglasses for this test to see like if it's going to give an error or anything like that. Now, it did leave a little bit of a gap in between this car and that one because normally it's closer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and there's a car trying to come out. I don't know if it was for that specific reason or not, but yeah, I guess not. I don't know. So this is Dunlawton in Port Orange. It's pretty heavy traffic most of the time, and we've got to make a right-hand turn over to the interstate here to go north, but it hasn't done that yet. And I'm going to try not to intervene with it, but one of the questions I have for you is like, how do you not follow too closely on a road like this, like for the statute, how that works? Pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
Well, back when you were writing tickets, would this be following too closely on a 45?
Not really.
No.
But it switched over pretty good. It didn't cut off that car.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. He's clear from behind. Another signal. So it didn't put a signal on here. Is that something that you would...
No, because you already moved into the lane.
Okay.
And you're in the turn lane only.
So once you're in that turn lane only, it's evident that you're going to turn, so no signal required. Yeah, and there is a Florida court case. As long as you don't affect any other traffic within Florida, then there's absolutely no reason to use turn signals, which that's it. Now this is where I'm nervous. 56 miles an hour. I don't want to go faster, but do you see anything troubles there at all?
They're good.
The only trouble I see here, you can cross over, but you should use that acceleration lane all the way to the end of it, in my opinion. But I don't think that's I think that's in the handbook. It's not in the state law. All right, so we're going to navigate to a gated community and see if that has any bearing or effect. I would have moved over.
Yes.
But
and slowed down.
Is it a requirement unless it's an emergency vehicle?
Well, I believe they changed the law.
They did?
In any vehicle. It has hazards on. It's in the parking or the emergency lane. The car didn't slow down or move over. I didn't really pay attention what was next to you at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's not moving over and it's not slowing down.
So the Florida Mover Act applies to anybody now, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
Picked him up pretty good, and his lane change. All right, I'm a little nervous. I'm curious to what this is going to do. They have a gate here that has a stop sign, I believe, but we're accelerating into it. I am going to just hover over. Look at it trying to go over here.
Yep.
All right, so we had to disengage from that one because it is in fact going to try to tell us we can't go that way. I put it back on autopilot to come up to this area over here. Hey, I got the wrong turn. I got to go to the next one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No turn. I mean, no, it stopped for that.
Yeah.
Cleared it. Now I just got to make a U-turn. We're going to manually make a U-turn because we did put it in here. But essentially, it was going to go into the right lane.
Which is the people with the
pass?
With the pass,
yeah. New destination in. And then while we're taking this trip, you said yours has the radar weather in it. I see. I've been missing it. Either that or I just didn't know to come here. But if you can't find it, ultimately you tap this cloud and you press it, it'll zoom out just a little bit. And one thing that I noticed is that no matter which way the direction of the car is, it always reloads into your frontal position. So if I was facing north, it would do that. But if you want to see the radar weather in a particular location, put a pin down, tap that, and no matter which way you have it, if you turn it off and then turn it back on, it will stay in that position. So that's it. It almost looks like a hurricane coming out there. What's going on? But you can see it worldwide. And it does a 12 o'clock? So there's a 3-hour loop, and you can grab that and slide it back and forth if you want to see it a little bit faster. So stick with us. We got one more little neighborhood. We're going to do some speed bumps. We'll fast forward to there and get ourselves here. This is a dangerous road. There's a lot of crashes here over and over. And
4 lanes.
Yeah, 4 lanes of traffic plus a turn lane. I'm going to sit back and pray. We keep getting like no traffic.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just the luck of the draw. That's the way it works. To the left, though, across traffic. All right, we got the first pay attention. From looking at the screens here when I want to go, I'm not paying attention forward. Even with sunglasses on, the camera detected that I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to put my hand on the wheel for a minute to reset its brain there and not punish me.
Could it be because you're too close to the screen?
Anytime I look this way, because they've got the AI on that, so like knowledgeable when it comes down to safety, that if I look down, yeah, it's gonna know that I'm looking over that way. If I look over this way for a while, it'll do the same thing. I'm gonna try it. I'm looking out the corner of my eye, watching the road, making sure I'm safe. But see, there we go. So we got to pay attention. As soon as I look back over this way, it clears. So we got a yield and a merge here, and kids in the crosswalk. Which way does it go? Let me open this back up. Got the kids, got the trucks. Oh, this isn't like a standard yield. You know how it kind of merges in? This is almost like a right turn.
But you notice in that turn lane, it kept the turn signal on the whole time.
Did it really?
Yes.
I didn't catch that. That's good. So we have to apply turning force to the wheel when this monitoring's not paying attention to us. And I don't know if you guys know what happens. Eventually, it'll start screaming to you. It'll beep at you, and then it will kick you out of full self-driving. And we're going to show what that does here now, just in case you don't want to ruin one of your strikes. And there we go. Auto steer unavailable for the rest of the drive. What happens when you don't pay attention to it? The car effectively will come to a stop right in the middle of the road. I was going to simulate like we're turning in here, but it will put the hazards on and ultimately park right in the middle of the road.
Yes.
So if you have a medical emergency, that's pretty good. We get a warning, we're not paying attention, we have 4 more of those. I do pretty good. And I don't lose. All right, we got a right-hand turn. Simple, easy. Minimal law violations.
You said speed bumps in here?
Yeah, there should be some speed bumps. There's a speed hump right there. So we've got autopilot or full self-driving headed down this way. Speed limit's 25. Speed hump says 10, but those are not regulatory. That's good.
That's good. It slowed down.
It went down to like 11 or 10?
Miles. Yeah, 11 miles an hour.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it up a little bit to 25, and we got one more speed hump ahead of us up here. And we'll see how that handles. So tell me what you think this does. This stop sign, does it do it flawless, perfect? Let me see. Nothing above the front. Yeah, we're behind it. Full complete stop. Got a dude walking here. We have enough space here to just go up to 30. Because in Florida, what is it? 5 miles an hour over is a grace period, and you can't get a ticket for 5 over. They can stop you.
Do you?
I know some agencies that might do that, but we're gonna push a little bit more turning force on the wheel. As soon as I did that, it slowed right down.
Yeah.
13 on that one. Clean. I'm accelerating manually. Oh,
you set your thing.
yeah, I set the autopilot there. But hey, we could see that it would pull into the driveway. Pretty awesome. Full self-driving did. All right, we'll put this back to towards home right there, and we got maybe one more. We'll do one more summon with you in it.
Yes.
And then we'll be done. You feel safe?
Yes.
Thanks. Your voice went higher on that, so I don't. Just making sure you feel good. You're not nervous at all. Yeah, good. Of course, you've driven full self-driving. You've driven autopilot. I think it's going to violate the law right here. What do you think? It has to.
No, it's going to stay in the lane.
Clipped. I think it clipped.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm going to save that. Maybe wrong though. But that's why we have a Sentry Cam. So if you do get stopped, or I mean a dash cam, make sure. I think that one went over a little bit.
Oh, did?
But if you're a police officer and you stop someone for their bumper going over the stop bar and there's no crosswalk and you write them a ticket for that, that's not what the law intended for my opinion.
It's called cheesy.
Cheesy, that's it. I used to hear it be called chicken shit.
No, cheesy ticket.
Cheesy ticket. Yeah, that's clean.
Yeah, that's good.
And instant turn signals. I can't see nothing. I can't even see what to do here. And that's exactly what I would have done too.
Yep. Now the stop sign, I want to say every time it stopped, the tires are behind the white bar.
Right.
A cheesy ticket would be writing somebody a ticket if the bumper's over the white line.
Or on top of it.
Or on top of it.
Yeah. You imagine doing something like that? I would have never done that. I don't know if you would have.
Nope.
They got better things to do.
There's plenty of things out there to do.
Yeah. All right, now that we got that out of the way, 50 mile an hour, we're doing 51. We got to find you a parking lot. It's your pick. Where do you want to go?
There's a Walmart right here.
You want to do Walmart again?
Yeah, we can do across the street.
Well, this Walmart's dangerous. I don't know if you've been to this Walmart.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not worried about the traffic. Like, someone might see no one in the car, and then you might be going on a ride with someone else. But we'll do it.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to park over here, nosed in, have it go down to one of these lanes over here. We're disengaging because we don't need to have it on. Are you nervous?
Not at all.
All right. You're in here by yourself.
Good to go.
All right, I'm going to be back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you in a minute.
All right. All right, here we go. It's pulling out of the parking space. Everything looks good. Blinker is on to turn left. It's looking for any vehicles coming. Now I have no clue where he's at in the parking lot, but it's creeping forward to make sure it's clear. Okay, now it's pulling out. Okay, blinkers on. There we go. That worked out good.
I was wondering what you're gonna do, car, but now where are you going? Oh, that's perfect. Wait. You gotta wait. What was the car doing? It was taking off.
It was good.
That was pretty good.
It was good. It
So
backed out. It kind of like was in the middle of the road, but it turned itself, and then they put a blinker on. It creeped out real slow. I mean, I could see there was no traffic.
Yeah.
I would have went, but it kept creeping and creeping, and then it stopped, made its left. I'm like, I don't know where you're at in the parking lot. You could be way over here. You know?
Right.
It did good.
So I just did a short one like that because I want to be comfortable where I if I do need it for whatever reason, if it's raining, then I know that I can have visibility on it. So
Now you know when you walked away,
Uh-huh.
the car locked and the alarm came out for Sentry.
Did it?
Active, and as soon as you activated it, it started going.
I mean, these videos are boring if it's not doing anything crazy, but
Right?
that's what it's designed to do. Is be safer. Oh, shut up. You said in somewhere here there was some seat controls?
Yeah, when you were parked.
Oh, I got another one. Just from looking at the screen over here, just from looking at the screen, I got busted. But it turned all the way in the driveway.
Yeah.
Oh, did we violate one more law here? We get one? I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Might be obstructing the roadway right there when it came to a stop. Let me pull this forward and get out of the road because we have some cars coming. All right, so that was it. That was the ride. What do you think? Out of all that, what would we end up with tickets? Maybe $300 worth?
$300 worth.
But the reality of it is that is the behavior that most people do. And cops are not going to stop people for that generally. So it's just to increase the flow or the flow of traffic to get through a traffic light. You got to jump over. As long as you're not jumping over into the oncoming lane, that's just our behavior, and that's the way we drive.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. So my friend Greg here, he has some TikToks and some Tesla channels. If you want to check those out in the description, I'll put those in there. And I will see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.